Ladies and gentlemen, and subscribers and patrons, Happy New Year! I might light up these in the end of the video, so hang on. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You'll see when you come to the end of the video. But yeah, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Let me just show some things first. So how did it go? Yeah, regarding the channel, so that is probably what you want to know. This is how it went with my channel. I got 1,500 new subscribers. I'm very proud of that. I earned a whole bunch of money, 6,700 kroners, and yes, I am paying my taxes. Then we have watch time. Yeah, 17,000 hours. And then I got 320,000 views, which is around 9% more than the year before. That's quite good. I'm actually quite happy with this. I have this channel, for entertainment purposes. I really I like making these videos because I learn a lot creating these videos, because then I have to learn about new stuff, and I have to keep sharp on the especially on the backend and Spring Boot area. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to create this. So what else happened in 2022? But I think it was an awesome year. It was I had fun. It was a great year. And I actually finally made my webpage that I've been planning to make for a long time. Finally, I got enough time to actually do it. And it is a utility website. Where you can change formats to, for instance, if you have some XML, then you can change it to YAML or to JSON like this, and if it's just utility stuff. So yeah, if you want to create a security header for basic authentication, for instance, then you can do that on the web page. If you want to create a Spring Boot banner, then you can do that quite easily, right? So. Yeah, so that was just that was my purpose with this page, and I finally got it up and running. So I'm very, very happy. Yes, I'm using Kubernetes where this server runs in, and there are also some cheat sheets right here. If I want to say, okay, what is the command to actually create a new environment with Anaconda, then I can just write create, and then I can see. Here I have the command where I choose the Python version, for instance. Then I have some templates for those live templates for IntelliJ, so I don't have to type so much. Then I can just copy and place those in live templates. I made a video about that, so I think the video it's actually here when I refresh. So that was the old version. I just published a new version right here. You can just press that button right there if you want to see the video. So that's it, and of course some support for Ukraine right here. Go support or consider to support if you haven't done so yet. So those things, my webpage is up and running. That is one huge thing that happened to 2022. Another thing was that I actually spent some time on the Patreon page where I actually added some exclusive videos, and I have one Patreon right now, and thank you very much for that. It's awesome to get some help, and I'll try to deliver some exclusive content whenever I have time, and I've already placed 2 videos right there. One is how to have IntelliJ and multiple projects editors at the same time, so so you can handle those a bit more flexible and agile. Then there's a video about how to get from Spring Boot to the Cater backend, so that's another video right there. And then of course there's a ton of jokes and some articles, some polls, and some more jokes. So that's actually it right now. But I hope to get more. I have to get more patrons for next year. So that is one of my goals. One goal is to at least get 1,500 subscribers more for 2023. And another goal is to get more patrons. And that's actually it. I keep the goals low because then the disappointment is usually also small, right? So. And the chance to if at first you don't succeed, then lower your standards, right? That's it was at the university where I studied. It was up on the billboard there. Okay, So, and then what should 2023 be filled with? Yes, there's a lot of cool Spring Boot things that I haven't made videos about yet, especially GraphQL. This is the Spring for GraphQL. This is awesome. This is a standard way to actually communicate with with HTTP, and only to get the data that you're actually interested in returned. So let's say you have a huge object with 100 fields, then you can just say that you're just interested in 2 of them, and then you will just get those 2 returned. And this GraphQL, it also opens up for you to actually have a GraphQL gateway that then cherry picks data from different sources, and then it will actually return the aggregated result to you. So there's a lot of potential in this. It's not as lightweight, of course, as REST calls. So if you have your own client and you have your own backend, then it would still make sense just to keep it all as standard REST, as I would say. So GraphQL it's kind of more like it tastes a bit of kind of a gateway and a hub, like in the old days where you integrated. It actually tastes a bit of a bus, I would say. So if you didn't like a bus in the old day, like a communication bus, then I don't think then you would definitely also not like GraphQL. And nowadays, the asynchronous communication is actually very popular if you want to integrate with other systems. So then you would probably also like to use something like RabbitMQ with the MQP protocol, or the Apache Kafka instead. But GraphQL it has its appliances, so it has good things. Also, if you want synchronous communication in GraphQL and you have a huge system landscape with a lot of weird systems that all need to talk together, then GraphQL could. It's also like you can plug in more. You can plug in more integrations as you go. That's also a good thing about this GraphQL gateway that you could create. Then we have something with the Cred Hub. I would like to dig into that and see what is that. How do we manage credentials actually? So this is a way to manage client-side credentials right here. And I would also like to jump into dig into the Spring Flow right here, and also here we have the Spring Flow. That is the pipelines using DSL. Okay, and then we have we also have the Spring Shell and the state machine and the vaults, and also Webflow, web services. So there's a lot of Spring stuff that I would like to dig into for 2023. And on top of that, if I have time, on top of that, then there's the React.js stuff. I really like React.js stuff right here. So here we have React.js. So I'd like to make some more videos about React. I think it's a lot of fun to create a front end in React, and also with some cool styles. You can probably see that I'm not using any framework for the UI. I invented all of these myself because I was playing around with the CSS and Sass. It's a lot of fun when you first get started with those things. Also, It's a whole new world. If you've always been a backend developer, then definitely try to make something with Sass and CSS, and try to make something with a JavaScript framework like React. It could also be Angular or Vue.js. Those are actually the technologies that I see the most. So that is Angular, and it's Vue, and it is React.js when I'm looking for new assignments. So so that is it regarding the channel. I think I'll create a new video, another video about whether you should change your whether you should find a new job or not. Because there's actually a lot of people when they come into a new year, then they also think about, okay, should I find a new job or not? I'm a contractor, so I get a new job position once in a while. So and I'm really happy with that. But if you're a normal employee, then maybe sometimes you should actually find a new job. I'm going to create a new video about that very soon. So, but this is actually it. Happy New Year, and thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much if you become a patron. There's one more thing, we got the Patreon actually. I have two programs. There's diamond programs. If you want the cup and the sticker and all of the merchandise, then there's a loyalty program, and that is only activated with the diamond as a diamond patron. Just so you know, just so you're not disappointed that you will not get amok if you choose the gold program. So yeah. So thank you very much to all of my patrons, all one. So yeah, that's actually it. And let's see if I will lit up these this firework right here. Let's see if I lit it up, then it will be when I count down from 3 to 0. If nothing happens, then it's because I was not allowed to light them up indoor. And then I'll just say Happy New Year once again. So thank you very much for 2022, and I hope we get at least as good at 2023 as we got 2022, because it was an awesome year. Let us not try to put down 2022. It was an awesome year. It was a lot of fun. It's very interesting, and as a developer, there are so many projects out there. There are so many tasks. There's so much new technology also. So yeah, we got Spring Boot 3, for instance. We get new Java versions, even though they could add some more features, in my opinion. So, but yeah, and of course we also have some of the original technology. We don't need to learn all new technology if we don't want to. We have the most popular JavaScript frameworks: React.js, Angular, IO, and we have Vue.js right now, right? And then the next, which is also quite popular. If you want to see how popular they are, actually, I think there's something like npm React.js download or something like that. I think we can actually go and see how many new projects actually. npm new projects framework. I think we can actually see how much these there's a page where we can actually see for which frameworks are used the most, actually. So I will make another video about this, because I cannot find it right now. I've made those videos earlier on. You can actually look up. NPM has statistics for how many projects are started up with React.js, with Angular, and also with Vue.js. The last time I looked, it was almost only React.js and Angular that was used. Vue.js there was not that many Vue.js projects, but Vue.js is a lot of fun. If you haven't tried Vue.js, then you should definitely try it out. It is quite lightweight, it's quite fun, and it's easy to learn. So, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. 3, 2, 1.